All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. Good morning, everybody. It's April 20th right here. We're looking at the scalping algorithm. So we indicated a scalping trade right here to the long side. Once this candle opened, I did not take it, late to the party, missed that trade, and now we have one to the short side. So in about 30 seconds, we could jump in short. So far, we're looking at a risk of 70.74 to 71.60. So basically a dollar risk. So let's open up active trader. So auto send is on, a dollar risk, 100, enter. Now we're going to short this in 10 seconds. Looking for a half retracement. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so now we're short. Next candle opens. We're looking for a half retracement here. So with the scalper, we'll usually get half or all of retracement of the candle. Oops, I drew that wrong. So QCOM just switched. All right, so we'll see if we can get lucky and get over to QCOM here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and flatten this trade. 28 bucks. Take it. Just about halfway there. So now let's go over to QCOM. QCOM, we're a little late to the party. We'll see if it gives us a pullback. I don't think we're going to make it. Nope. And that's the problem. Sometimes when you're trying to trade a bunch of tickers at the same time, you don't get to trade them all. And I would have preferred QCOM because QCOM today is a super premium trade because of yesterday. It started out as a loser. We skipped the loser part as I showed you, and we just traded the winner part. So today would have been really nice to jump into this piece. Yep, missed out on QCOM. It looks like that would have been a nice $150 winner. I missed it for our 28 bucks. Yep, there it goes. Boom. All right, that's what happens. So super premium, we would have today. We scaled up. We scaled up yesterday, so we're looking at $150 risk reward on this on the normal day trading strategy, or the day trading algorithm, I should say. So with the super premium, I could have did $300 on this one, and it would have been a $300 winner. Would have been huge for the scaling ladder, and I missed it, monkeying with that scalp. Oh well. All right, we'll see what other trades show up on the board, and then we'll bring it to you. Okay, so we got CVS setting up for the switch back. So we are green here. We went from red to green to red, not the candles, but the algo or whatever the color is, teal and purple. So we got 45 seconds left. So 76.08, 75.86. It's like 23 cents roughly. 600 shares, and we're going to short this in 15 seconds. This looks like a long play right now, but we're going to go ahead and go with the algo on it. 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, we set up for a speed bump on this play. So yesterday I had two really good trade potentials. As you saw, I didn't trade them well. The one I didn't trade at all. Well, I did, but I didn't trade it well. So yesterday, as you saw, I had two really good trade potentials. I did not trade well at all. Didn't take advantage of my opportunities yesterday, or we would have boosted our account. The biggest thing when you scale up is, taking the first trades and having them be winners so you don't go backwards on your scaling ladder. Because if they're losers and you scaled up, those losers are much bigger than the winners you've been having. So it can set you back pretty far. So yesterday was a great opportunity to get two really nice winners to pay for losers that may happen today or tomorrow. I didn't take advantage of it. And then this morning, the first trade already, QCOM, I didn't take it because I was messing around with that scalp, which I thought was going to be a $20 hit or more. And it because of the spread, it ended up only being $5. So now and QCOM, I'll show you at the end of the day, it could have easily been a $600 trade today. So I could have been way deep in that scaling ladder and good to go and covered. So now I'm in CVS scaled up, and if this is a loser, it's going to hurt pretty bad. And the only reason why is because I didn't trade well yesterday and I missed opportunities today. So you could see, traders, it's really important that when you're trading that you're on your A game, you're focused, and you're taking advantage of the opportunities the market gives you, because when it sends you a bill, you need to be able to pay that bill. And if you don't take advantage of those opportunities, then those bills become expensive. So hopefully, yes, I used the word hope. Hopefully we can have some nice winners the rest of the day today. CVS we're in now, but maybe APPS will give us a trade, or NUG. QCOM is already pretty much done for the day, so that's only the other three left. So hopefully they will be winners. The only scary thing is I don't usually have like the whole portfolio winning in a day. If the whole portfolio hits, usually one of those is a loser, and QCOM was a winner, so one winner down. If CVS is a winner, and then I get one more in there like APPS is a winner, then I don't know that I'll trade NUG. So because that usually doesn't happen. But anyway, we'll see how this trade plays out. All right, traders, so you can see here, as I always say, the low of day is usually provides some support, and we hit low of day, we got some support. And will this support push this higher, or will this break and become a big time lower deal? It's the only downside sometimes is like when you're trading and your stop finds you just below low of day or just above high of day. It's like, man, my stop is right there, which means, or my target, my limit order is right there. So that means I might not get there because it's so close. So sometimes I'll take my trade off when it hits those levels because I know this is going to happen most of the time. And then if I want to, I can always get back in, right? So I could have took my trade off here, and I could have re-entered my trade here, and then reduce my risk, put some profit in, and if it becomes a loser, it's a smaller loser. It becomes a winner, it's a bigger winner, right? So I could have did that. I wasn't actually looking at it, so I didn't even think about it. But at the same time, sometimes when it's right, you're right there, it's like, man, just a little push, and this thing could break and really slide. So that's kind of the battle that goes in the brain sometimes when you're looking at it. I still feel pretty good about this short right now. Algo looks good. This is a switchback, and we don't have permission. We don't work with permission, but everything down here is turning into the bearish zone. So still looks pretty positive, but anything can happen. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to step away here for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this order right here. Cancel 2 orders. Going to go over here to OCO, which I should have did this before I canceled just in case something weird happens. Come down to my share size, 600, and then put my OCO order in. All right, so there we go. So now I got my order in, and then I can step away and then come back and see what happened. All right, so it's nice when you get to come back to money. Not as much money as I was hoping for. Looking for 150. We're $12 short. All good though. At least we hit our target. That was because I went with 600 instead of what did the calculator say? Let's see. What did the calculator say? Calculator said 652. So I was 50 shares short. So I came up a little short on the risk reward. But all good. $138. We'll take it. Looking for the next trade. All right, everybody. So it's 1 o'clock. I'm done. I'm done. So here's NUG. We didn't trade today. We had our switch here, but no permission when I was switching. So no trade on NUG. And then we had APPS. So I was marking this up. This is a scalp trade that you saw earlier, but no trade with the normal day trading algorithm. So we had our switches, but no permissions. Almost had permission right there. That would have been nice. But no permissions for APPS. So then, so that's 2 of them. We only got 4 tickers right now. QCOM. So QCOM, you saw this trade, missed it. Unfortunately, that would have been epic, right? Like this thing just blasted right through here. And you see how I always try to squeeze more out by trailing a little bit. It would have been an easy trail, and then would have been an easy trail. So anywhere from $300 to $600 would I missed out on here because we scaled up and it was a super premium. So could have been epic. So just this trade and the yesterday's trades that I fumbled it could have been $1,200 right there. So we could have been way good, but instead we'll take our couple hundred. Man, I hate it when that happens. And then we have CVS. So CVS, we had our trip to our switch back. So we had our switch see from this color to this color, and then switch back is how I trade CVS as one of them. And then the other way I traded is on the normal day trading strategy, but only to the short side. So CVS, we had our switch back and came down, hit our target, got our money when we weren't even here. Was able to put that OCO order in and walk away, pick up $138. So that was pretty sweet. And then look at this rally. And, it's like, oh, look, it's still selling off. I should get back in. But then look what happens when you get back in, right? So I just take my trade and be happy, move on to the next ticker, take what the market gives me, only trade when the algorithm tells me to trade. and follow the rules. Going back to APPS, so I thought I was going to get like 20 bucks out of this thing. When it came down, we're expecting, where are we at here? It's hard to see because I don't have, this isn't the scalping algorithm, but based on what I marked up here, halfway point is what we're looking for. We crossed the halfway point. I hit flatten, but by the time I hit flatten with the spread, you can still see we're a little bit spready right here. And it started to pull back immediately when I hit that button. We ended up with $5 instead of like 25 bucks, but all good. So, and we were really light on the share size on that one. So a little too light almost. But anyway, so here we go. So that's the trades with the algo. Let's go look at the log real quick. Okay, so here we are with the day trading log. So we got APPS and CVS. So we'll close the day with $143. So far for April, with the very few days we've traded, $494. So slowly growing that thing, scaling ladder. So one thing that's really nice, traders, it's even, I have my big money accounts, my family accounts, and then I have my small accounts. And the small accounts what I put on social media. So even with the small accounts, like, it's exciting to see this green line growing. I don't come in here and click green. Like, this automatically does everything based on what's happening in the log. It tells me when I can scale up. So I don't know what this is going to show me when I click over the tab. So I could be back in this range. I don't know what it's going to show me. So when I click on the tab and I come over here and I see another green bar and I got, one more into that 150 range, it's pretty exciting. It's crazy, even though it's small money. And this is small money for me right now, but this used to be big money for me a long time ago. And it's probably big money for some of you watching this video. So, and I don't, I don't forget that, and it's still exciting to have it. But so now we got the, so 300 in this range we're at. So now we're looking, a few more. Had I played those other trades well, we almost be in the $500 a trade range. And then we start to get to epic territory, right? Like life-changing territories in this area. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more winning trades away from this. I say winning trades, but really we have losers in there, so it's probably going to be a lot more than that. We got 8 more, so we're probably really looking at like 13 more trades. And then unless we have some epic days like I already missed out on. So it's possible that we could boost into this pretty fast, but I think it's going to be like another week or so. And then we're in this zone, and then it'll be a few weeks, and then we're in this zone, and that's life-changing for a lot of people when you can be making $1,000 a day. So pretty awesome. So then over on dashboard, here we are with the dashboard. So April, again, total for April because of swing trades and futures and everything else in here, we're at $800. And again, very few trading days, and when I did, even on these trading days, I didn't take all advantage. Like this could have been a $1,200 day, between yesterday and today. So is what it is. But yeah, so it's growing really good. So traders, something to think about. Do you trade the same tickers every day so that you can build a relationship with them as they relate to your strategy? Or do you trade a condition so you're always having to use expensive scanners to search that? I mean, some scanners will cost you, $100 to $200 a month, $1,200 to $2,400 a year just in scanner fees to scan for trades every day or conditions every day. When if you look at different strategies, you could end up with just trading the same ticker or tickers, like maybe 1 or 2 tickers. That's it. Those are the 2. You're married to them. You trade them every day. Save yourself $2,000 a year on scanners. Save yourself a whole bunch of time and having to search for stuff in the morning. You just jump in, you see it, you know what it's going to do because you got a relationship with it, and something to think about as far as reducing some stress, giving yourself some more time in the day, and maybe making things a little easier on you. But it has to work with your strategy. But something to think about, can your strategy work with just the same ticker, trading it every day? All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.